everybody. I wanted to show you what we were working on last practice. We would have obviously built on this had we been able to practice this coming Sunday, but without us practicing, I wanted to just put this out there so you can show this to the girls to try to continue with their learning of defending free hits and taking free hits. So this is called a 16-yard hit. It's typically called that because we put it at the top of the circle, and the circle is 16 yards from the end line. So the defense or the X's, or the team that was just defending, now has the ball and they're trying to head towards their attacking goal. The blue D's are defending, and what we were trying to teach the girls were this is going to be, at this moment, our right wing, so our one forward that's up top there. Her role is to prevent this ball from crossing through the midline, and the girls should remember me drawing this exact line on the board. So we want to keep that ball to a side. So right now the ball is on the left. That is where this player, the right wing at this point in time, is trying to keep the ball. So this transfer pass can't go, a diagonal ball through her can't go. This here's your center mid. And she's typically going to be off the left shoulder of the right wing. Again, she's guarding through the middle, making sure that these passes don't get through her. There might also be an opponent that is near her, potentially cutting in front of her. Her role then is to keep that girl in front and also still to the left, keeping it to a side. This will end up being your left wing. Your left wing's role is not letting that ball get through, not letting that ball go wide. She might actually have to, help on the inside. She might have to help on the outside. Really what we need out of this player is kind of have her head on a swivel and see the players that might be in and behind her. This will be your left back. Your left back is kind of dropped in off the right shoulder of the left wing. And one thing we talk about in a lot of sports, and especially field hockey, is kind of this triangle shape. So you can see that triangle shape between your two forwards and your mid. And then you also kind of have it as you drop out to the back between the mid and the wing that she supports. Your cover player is your right back at this point in time, and she should be below the line of the left back. That way, if somehow a ball gets all the way through, she's able to swing over and help. Okay, but really the goal here is to keep this ball to the left. If we can intercept here, and this is what the girls did beautifully in our game on Monday night, we counterattack immediately. Same thing, intercept, counterattack, intercept, counterattack. So we're really looking to create turnovers that hopefully result in goals. If you can share this with the girls and maybe ask them to tell you about it, that'd be awesome. Thanks. All right, so next up is talking about how we now attack when we have possession. So the player over the ball, this is going to be at this point in time your right back. Over here, this is your left back. Your center mid is going to be trying to get in. This is actually called a pocket. So a space between defenders, we call that a pocket. This could be your right wing at this point in time, and this is typically your left wing. So we've got those 5 players on the court. So the number one option, if we can go before the defense sets up, and honestly in the league, we've been kind of courteous in letting the team set up in front of us, but really truly we want to play fast and we want to take advantage of the fact that they're not set up. So if this player can go north, can send a direct pass forward, getting it beyond these 3 defenders, that's really where it's at. So I know I've told the girls, hey, if you're over the ball and you've got a forward pass, absolutely take it. We call this player our safety valve. So again, you guys understand now when we're defending that we're looking to cut this pass. We don't want this one to go as defense. So if we can play that ball and quickly transfer, that's a pretty awesome option. This player here needs to be mobile. So they're cutting back. They might be cutting into the pocket as well. They're looking to get outside the line of this defender so they can receive and go forward. I told the girls what is ideal is 3 passes. Can we get into our attacking circle in 3 passes? So typically what might happen is, and my midfielders should hopefully remember this, we want to cut into the pocket. We don't want to start there. If the pass goes, then this player can lead. We pass out, so we're at 1. Here's 2. This player makes that deep through run, and here's 3, and guess what? We're in the circle. So that's really what I would love to see the girls accomplish, and you might have noticed there's been a couple really nice combinations where we get the ball out to here, but then we're kind of missing that big through lead, because what happens is this player tends to want to run over here and help this. And what we actually need her to do is make that through run. And if the girls can really understand, if you're that offside wing, you're going to score a ton of goals if you hold your positioning and stay high. So if you're finding that your daughter keeps running over here and, crossing that midline, try to keep her to her side. Tell her to hold this width make these deep through runs to get 1 or 2 passes ahead. And guess what? It's goal city, baby. She's going to be the one to score. If you share this with the girls, that'd be awesome. Maybe ask them ahead of time, like, hey, how many passes did coach say you guys should be able to get the ball forward in when we're taking a 16-yard hit? I know it's a lot, but if you guys can show them, anything helps. Really important that they're learning the game and some of the strategies involved. All right, guys, I'll see you next week.